Hey guys, how are you guys? Been a while. It's been a while. Been a minute, right? I just have so much going on. It's really hard to go live these days. Well, that's an old live. Just let me find us. Oof. Hey Dalton, how you doing? How's your mom doing? So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to come on. Teeny, before I bring my special guest on. Hey Janice. Right now I'm fighting with an old hey Tracy. I'm fighting with an old UITC board trying to get this stuff off because it used to be hard to get it off, and Lori changed the glue that she ordered. She's still been in pain. Oh boy. Hey Tom, my BFF love. What's up? So I'm going to invite my guest on here shortly. And then tomorrow night, I have another special guest coming on. But I'm not going to tell you who it is, of course. You just have to find out. So I would appreciate it if you bless the page. Because, you know, I'm trying to reach 10,000 followers. That's why I've been doing this. Well, that's not the only reason. I have people in this community that I really look up to. And so I thought it'd be nice to invite them on my live. Look at how earphones get. So I thought this would be fun, just to try to grow my page and just to have some fun. If I can get these earphones untangled, I will invite my guest on. So spread the love, guys. Spread the love, please. And let's see who my guest is tonight. Hi, Carol. All right. So I need to untangle these because I need them on my ears. Oh, this is something, isn't it? I just ordered a pair of wireless earphones for this very reason here. Hi, Annette from Canada. Welcome. Okay, I'm bringing her on. I'm trying to bring her on. Come on. Oh, there we go. There she is.
Hey, hey, girlfriend.
Chris, how are you, my friend?
I am fabulous, fabulous.
Awesome. So, guys, this is Chris Haas from Affordable Wreath Signs. She's a very special friend of mine. Is there a delay, Chris?
Nope, I was having a little internet trouble, but I am now on a hotspot, so I think I'm okay. How's it look on your end?
I think I'm all right. We've been having issues with delays. Hi, Kim. Um, so hopefully it won't be too bad. But so you can watch. Can you see the comments?
I
Because people
can.
may be asking you things. So Chris, like I said, she's one of my very special friends. We met, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago at Crafters Convention
Was that the
for the
original
first
one
time.
before the hotel?
I missed the first one, so I think it
Okay,
was the second one. Um,
gotcha.
and It was such an honor to meet Chris. I always looked up to her and I love her signs. If you guys don't know about Chris's signs, I have said to her a few times, Chris, I need this, I need that. Next thing you
I have
know,
this
she's
idea.
sending me, yes. And so if you guys have ideas that you want signs for, Chris is really good at that. And I like my vinyls, with the Unique in the Creek.
Mhm.
And it's hard to imagine that I can't find some of them with Unique in the Creek, but Chris always comes through. And so if you guys need any signs, they can
Well,
ask you, right, Chris?
we kind of get designer block too, so to speak. We kind of get set in our ways of what we think people want. So when somebody like yourself reaches out and has an idea, it kind of makes us think a little bit differently and kind of design a little bit differently. So yeah, we absolutely love to hear from everybody. Sometimes we can't do it
Yeah,
because the whole copyright thing, but
right.
we try to keep it on the straight and narrow the best we can. So
Yeah, I was surprised that my sloth didn't take off more than it did, or did it? Did you get any orders for that sign,
I
the
think we
sloth
did.
one?
I think we did get a few.
Oh,
I'm very
good.
blessed to have a good team that works. So my day job, is owning a printing company, and then through there we do the signs. And so I do have a good team that also helps me with all the things because I may come up with an idea or two more than I should.
Yes. So, hi, Sally. So, do you guys have any questions for Chris? She is very knowledgeable in a lot of different fields. Um, if I could afford it, I would have hired her to be my mentor, personal coach. Because you know me, I need all the help I can get. But
And
she has been,
I love doing that. I love helping other people. I mean, just seeing other people succeed and work on their business it just means the world to me. And I don't know it all either, but 30 some years I might know a little something.
I'd say, I think you know a little bit. But do you guys have any questions for Chris? She's really knowledgeable in a lot of different areas. So,
Well, how
um,
many people on the live here, how many of them sublimate? How many of them make signs and do the sublimation or have the equipment and haven't taken it out yet? Wonder if there's any
yeah.
in here. Who wants to admit to it? Not having it, but not doing anything.
I, yes, who does that kind of stuff? Not me. Girl, I could barely figure out what I'm doing.
Some
So,
days it's a little easier
um,
than others.
oh yes, very much so. And um, I don't know. Some days I just can't, I need a good kick to get going. And lately it's been like that since the holidays. Teeny says, not me, but I make everything else.
True that.
Yeah,
True that.
she does.
So,
Um,
are you signed up for Crafters Convention this next time around? Are you going to
I'm
go, you
not.
think? Mm,
I would love to, but I don't think I'm going to be able to afford it this year.
mhm,
Um, I want to really bad, but I rely on my auction sales for my income. Hi,
mhm,
Hillary. And the last one did not go well at all. And if that's an inclination of how it's going to go, then I won't have an income, because Etsy for me is very touch and go.
mhm.
Um, so
You
that
know, I
was
think
scary for me.
last year was just a hiccup for everybody, I think, in one way, shape, or another. Some of us it affected us way more personal, things, which then, might have
Mhm.
made an to our business. But the businesses, there are some that thrive because of it, but there's a lot more that are out there struggling for all the different reasons. So I'm thinking 2022 is going to be everybody's year. We're just put our best foot forward and try and get what we can out of it, right?
I hope so. I did sell a wreath for $110. I was
Oh,
shocked. Connie, Powerball. I saw that, Tom. That's why you could share a little bit when you win.
I need to
Connie,
become Tom's
you're a corner.
BFF when he wins. I seen
I
that this
know.
morning, but I didn't buy any tickets. Did you?
I did not, but I didn't see it until I got home. I would have if I'd have seen it. Connie, you're a cornerstone in this community. You have to go. I listen. There's nothing more I want to do than go to Crafters Convention. And I don't go just for the convention. I go to meet people like Chris, and
Mm-hmm.
I would not have met you if it wasn't for Crafters Convention.
Right,
And
right.
it was really an honor. So I just I don't know. I'm pretty down because I don't look doesn't look like I'm going to be able to go this year.
Well, it's
Um,
a little ways away. Maybe something will pull together. If I have a
hopefully,
booth, I might need an
yes.
employee to come work my booth.
Hey,
Maybe I can
girl,
hire you for
you
that.
know. Ooh, don't get me excited.
Right,
But
right.
are you going to be there? Are you going to be selling this year? Were you
I'm
last
pretty, yep,
year?
I
Yes,
did.
you were there last year. I remember.
Yep.
And
We also had our brand subscription box there. We were kind of telling the world a little bit about that at that time. So yeah, I had to go by myself and wishing I had a little extra help there. So um
I wish I had the guts to
Carol
go by
says, Connie, you
myself.
need a break from family.
I know, I know, but that's the problem. I have to drag them with me to. Uh, it's an ongoing problem, girl. She
Mm,
says. Teeny says that's why I go to not see the designs, but to say hi to all the faces we don't see. Exactly.
mhm,
That's the whole purpose of these conventions is to meet our people and the camaraderie. That's the whole thing. It's not to watch people design that you could see every single day, although that's nice too, but the main thing is meeting everyone.
mhm,
So hi,
mhm.
Donna. But so Chris, you guys ask away. This is your chance to ask her. She is really knowledgeable on a lot of things. Um,
How many people in the group
so
here actually have businesses, have online businesses or brick and mortars or make product to sell? Tell me what y'all sell, and then maybe I can spin a conversation off of that.
Yes.
Teeny, see Teeny's comment there? I never realized the impact we have on our followers. 100%.
Yes.
100%.
That
And
is,
Miss Teeny
uh,
impacts a lot of good people.
yes, she does. She's awesome. Um, I have had people send me letters through the years because this is my February will be the third year that I've been going live. February 19th, I believe. And I've had people send me letters that say, you don't know what you mean to me. I am by myself, and just watching you gives me the encouragement to do this and do that. And nothing makes me feel more, um, nothing makes me feel better than those letters I've gotten. I mean, there's not been a ton, but there's always been a few that, I'm depressed, and help you watching you help me forget about my depression, and that means a lot. That means a
Mhm.
lot.
100%.
Teeny says, I love to create, but selling, well, that's okay. I'm not able to go all in. I'm alone, and it's too
It's
much for me. I've been sent letters that make you cry. Yes, Teeny.
mm,
I had a couple that really put tears.
yeah.
Wow, that's awesome, Tom. Tom says he went to Michael's, 70% off, was over $800 retail, got it for under 200.
Tom, did you have
I
that
haven't
posted
been.
on Facebook? I think I might have seen. Did you post that? Somebody else had a very similar story. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're getting their Christmas in now, and they are selling it for 70% off. Michael's. Something must have happened to their shipments.
Yeah. Well, like
And
everything
wanted
else,
you
a
to know.
delay.
Oh, you're so sweet, Hillary. Hillary's my girl. She always takes care of me. She says, Connie, I'm sick, and want I think that means wanting you to know, watching you makes me forget my nose is running away. You make me smile. Oh, you're sweet.
Cute.
That's sweet,
Cute.
Hillary. Thank you. I have
Well,
not
one
been to
thing,
Michael's.
oops, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Chris.
I was going to say, I don't know if everybody, one of the biggest things in my life that personally, I work with a dog rescue, like
Yes.
wholeheartedly all in. So our rescue is a very big transport rescue. So we have sponsors and donors that financially support us to where we have a couple of vehicles that are donated by a local car dealership, and they keep them running and everything. And then, the actual cost of gas and whatnot, that's all run on donations. But we do a lot of rescue work, taking in breeder dogs that are maybe being retired, or puppies that, for one reason or another are not, they can't sell. So instead of those puppies and dogs being put down, they submit them to our rescue. And just today in South Dakota, so the Indian reservations aren't, they're a few hours away, but they actually found a mother today frozen to the ground, malnourished, and she had 6 pups. So our
Oh,
rescue goes
wow.
out there and gets them. We had we'll get some owner surrenders once in a while that, for whatever reason, they choose not to go to our local humane society. And then we bring these dogs into our rescue. And so my husband and I think it's like 31 or 32 dogs that we've actually brought into our home, that we have, a couple of them had surgery, and I went through the surgery with them, did the rehab, did water rehab, the whole 9 yards. And then, they get adopted out. We get some older dogs that, people for whatever reason, can't care for them, don't want to care for them. Maybe their owner dies, so we have all kinds of reason that the dogs come into our rescue. And then, as a foster parent for a dog, you get to see them get rehabbed and then find their forever homes. And been doing that a couple of years or so now, and absolutely love it. So fun.
That's so awesome. But how do you give them up after you're done taking care of them? I would have a hard time giving them back.
Well,
You
we
put them
only
up for
kept
adoption.
one. When you see them go to the families, now our rescue is pretty particular about the families that adopt from us. Like, you have to have a fenced yard. I mean, we come out and we look at your home. We go through a pretty good regiment of finding, good adoptees. But once you start seeing one and then the next one and the next one, they thrive. As humans, we think that dog isn't going to make it without us. Honestly, a dog will love who loves them. So when one of
they're
our foster dogs gets into a home and you see how much that family loves them, that it does become easier. Do I still cry and shed tears? Absolutely.
I bet. Thank
Well,
you, Mary. Hi, Reba.
Tom says, is there a
Yeah,
website? And our website is bsquadrescue.com. And we're in South Dakota. So.
And you're only an hour difference from us?
Mm-hmm. I'm Central Time.
I thought South Dakota, I'm going to show my geography here.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me where South Dakota is. I thought it was like way out west.
We're much about central. So where I live in the southeast corner of South Dakota, if I were to drive right now to the east, it would take me 10 minutes to get to Minnesota. It would take me about 10 minutes to get to Iowa and about 40 minutes to get me across the Nebraska border. So I'm way over there in the south corner. But yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. What's Dakota, Teeny?
Dakota. She's making fun of my accent.
Oh. Hillary says, Chris, thank you for what you do for the animals. Teeny said she rescued horses for several years.
Oh, no, that'd be
a little hard to bring them into your home.
I do follow a gal on TikTok. It's a young gal and her husband, and they are rescuing horses from the slaughterhouses and stuff. And I'm just addicted to her, watching all the good things that she does.
Yep. I've seen the dogs that you bring in. I've seen the pictures of them, and it's just amazing that what you do, because first of all, I don't know how you have time with everything else you're doing. Aren't you doing a full-time job on top of all this?
Yeah.
With the
dogs come to our work. Yeah. My husband and I own a printing company. We've done that for 30 years. But yeah, the foster that we have, I'll only typically take one foster at a time because I have 2 dogs of my own. So they all go to work with us every day. And that gets them to interact with people and the sights and the sounds and the smells, and those foster dogs need all of that.
Do you have to work off of your home site? I mean, is your printing company like in another building away from your home?
It's about 25 minutes.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
for some reason, I always thought it was right there in your house or attached to your house.
That's how we started about 30 years ago. Is we started out of our home. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So you do work a full time.
I do. And my staff, they're all in on the whole dog rescue. They're like, ooh, what one are we getting next? Ooh, can we try this kind? Can we get that kind?
Yeah, that's awesome. That would be really rewarding. how are did you get the ones that were frozen? I mean, were they
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, they're so not me personally, but our rescue did go and get them. And it was just a mother that was extremely emaciated. So she's been out there for a while, not being fed and taken care of. And then she had 6 puppies with her. So they did go and get
Wow.
her, and a foster family stepped up and is
Hi,
doing all the
Jesse.
things. And we take them and we get them, all their veterinary things that they need taken care of, and go through the process of getting them well. But
That's really awesome. That is
well,
awesome.
too,
But
y'all, do you follow? There's 2 dogs in our community that were adopted out of my home. Do you
oh,
know who
really?
has them? You
Who,
know who I'm talking about? Does anybody in
Damon?
here know who I'm talking about? Not Damon.
Is it It's not Damon. Amazing.
No,
He's got 7 dogs. I thought for sure it might have been him. Hi,
no, no.
Jesse. Um, is it
Well,
somebody I know?
yeah, I think you do. Does anybody in the group have a
Hmm.
idea? I guess who it might be. She just got her second one the last summer. Nope, not
She?
Scott. She. Good catch.
She?
Mhm.
I'm trying to think. Tell me where she lives.
Texas.
Oh, Michelle? Uh,
Kali. Kali.
oh, Khalid.
Mhm.
Is she getting the poodles from you?
Yep. So the first one, Ari, we got her as a little puppy, and she had back leg surgery on one of her legs. And I went through the rehab with her. And then Kali, I drove to Kansas City, and Kali drove up to Kansas City and adopted that one. And the last
I
one was
remember
just,
that.
yep, the last one was just a few months ago. And we actually met in Omaha, Nebraska. And she took the
It
second
was
one
that
back.
uh was that a poodle also?
Well, the first one was considered, I don't believe there are anything as such as full blood animals, really. I mean, if
Right.
there are, they're very special dogs and very hard to come by. But the first one was supposed to be a full-blooded red poodle, and the second one was a mini Aussie poodle mix. So, and she had both
Uh,
back legs had surgery.
oh wow. I never
Yeah.
realized. I mean, I followed her I watched her going to get that dog, the
Hmm.
poodle,
Yeah.
Ari, and
Yeah.
I never realized that she got it from you. I
Mhm.
don't know if she just always said she was going to a breeder, I think.
No,
I
to
don't
a
think
rescue. Yeah.
to a rescue, maybe. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think she ever mentioned it was you, but that's awesome. Definitely trustworthy. So she was smart to do that because she knew what she was getting.
That's what she said. She told everybody, if you're gonna adopt a rescue dog, get one of Chris's, because I potty train them and I teach them all. I spend a lot of time
Yeah,
rehabbing them dogs, but yeah,
I
she did
bet.
her
And
face. Somebody commented there that they seen me on her video, and yeah, we did a Facebook Live just outside the hotel where we met. So yeah.
I didn't see that. I did see her traveling in the car going to
Mhm.
get it. Um,
Yep.
and I don't think she ever mentioned she was getting it from you. At least
Mhm.
I didn't hear her say that.
Yep.
But let's see, what are people saying here? Alfreda says she saw her on your video.
Mhm.
Teeny said, I love how the breeders label the runts on as teacups.
100%. You're right. Yep.
I Do they
99
really? That
Chihuahuas.
is
Yeah.
Oh wow. I never realized that. Of course, those are the dogs that I always like. The smaller the better. If cats stayed kittens, I would love them, but they grow up to be cats. So I'm not a cat person.
Right, right.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Hillary. And if you're watching from YouTube, welcome. We are on YouTube also.
Oh,
And I
fun.
should have it open, but I don't. That's not good. Um, let
Donna
me see.
says
So,
rescue here worked on a hoarding situation and took in 99 chihuahuas. Yeah.
wow.
You know, some people
And
think they just are doing a really good thing. And a lot of, we had a hoarding situation here too recently. And the woman really believed in her heart that she was doing the right thing for the animals. She really believed that. But she had almost 150 dogs on her farm, and they ran in
wow.
packs, and she had certain ones in the houses and certain ones lived over here. But our rescue was involved with that and another rescue, and you get law enforcement involved, and then they get vets and you go out on site. And you hate to say it, but there was a few that had to be euthanized because they were just so bad. And
Wow.
but she truly believed in her heart and her mind that she was saving all these animals. But yeah.
That's sad. That is a sad situation. Oh, there's no
Hillary
one on
says something
YouTube.
about making her cat into a support cat. I've never heard of support cat before. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That
I
would be
never did
awesome.
either. Reba, what do you mean? Where am I, Reba? I'm in my shed. Can't you tell? My horribly messy shed. I'm in my shed. Um,
Mm.
ours is still on and off. Okay. Let's see. I have Dotson and 5 cats all rescued. I still miss my Chihuahua. Look at who's here.
Mhm.
It's Katie.
Hey, kitty girl, how
Katie.
you doing?
Yes, it's my friend Chris. Katie. No, it looks bigger than normal. Girl, it isn't. It's still the same old little shed.
Oh
um,
goodness.
so yeah,
Hey,
it's
since
it's
Katie
really
popped on, that's one thing that if anybody needs a logo and you want to see what some of our logos look like, go check out Miss Katie's logo. That's pretty cute little one. We had a
did you
lot of
do
fun work.
Katie's
Hmm.
did you do the Maisie logo?
I did.
That
Yep.
was I do remember
Hmm.
that was really good. That's a really good one. Katie's logo is awesome.
Hmm.
Wouldn't let me comment on your live tonight. Katie, that's the second person that said they couldn't comment. I don't know what is going on with Facebook. Tom told me he couldn't comment in the group, on Katie's group, and now Mary's saying it too.
There was somebody saying that earlier, and in our my other group that I'm in, our small group, we were even questioning each other what was going on. And um Damon, even on his live this morning, Facebook is just, they've got new releases and little bits and pieces going here and there, and it's just not the same across the board.
Yeah.
I'm missing some tabs in one of my groups.
Oh, wow. So
Mhm.
Mary says she needs a good business name. You need to hit Chris up because she's good at all of that stuff. She's good with Etsy. She's good with, I mean, everything. I would definitely, if I could afford it, I would definitely uh, hire her for me because I need all the help I can get.
Love
um,
mentoring. I love, I had a gal yesterday reach out to me. Well, actually, on Thursday or Friday of last week it was, and she was just all over the board, and she just couldn't narrow herself down. And we spent an hour, and I just asked a lot of questions and made her think and question. And we got done, and she said, "I think I have clarity." And then the next day or so, she's like, "I've made decisions. I got clarity." And I was like, "Well, that's all it's about."
that's awesome. And I'm sure you had a big hand in that, Chris. I'm sure you had a big hand in that. She says, I'm
Yep.
not sure if I can or not, but whenever anyone is upset or having a bad day, she lets them hold her and pet her. every time the mood changes, it's like she knows you're upset. Even with me being sick, she has not left my side. Ah, that's awesome.
Animals have
I
some pretty
just,
strong instincts.
they do. They can sense what's going on around them. Um,
Mhm.
my dog is really up in age, and it has me concerned because he's
Oh,
getting so um, old.
just love
And
on them,
he's
love on them,
blind.
love on them.
Yep, that's all I can do. But he still gets spunk every once in a while. He's just completely, I think he's completely blind. You could see the white over his eyes with the bad cataracts. And
Mm.
they said it would cost a couple thousand to remove them. And at his age, it's just not worth it. He was born in
Sure.
'06. So, but hey, Wendy. What does that say? Mom's handmade with love. Oh, Teeny is uh, giving
Suggesting
you a
names.
business name. Yeah. Tracy said I went in line and registered my dog for free. If I want her vest, I have to pay for it. I have her paperwork on my phone. Um, we went out to eat Christmas Eve, and there was a large German Shepherd dog in the restaurant. Um, I'm assuming it must have been a uh, what do they call them dogs?
Service dog.
Yes, service dog. Because it was in the restaurant. I was quite surprised to see that big of a dog in a restaurant, but it was there. And I mean, I have no problem with it, of course, but I'm sure some
Do
people
you,
probably
does your
do.
area, is it real popular to have outdoor seating that have patios that are dog friendly and have the water bowls and all that ready for the dogs? Is that popular in your area?
I've never seen. I mean, we have restaurants with outdoor eating facilities, but none of them have that I saw have water bowls for dogs or anything like that. I mean, I'm sure if one comes in, they probably would give them one, but I've never. Not. I don't. That's about the first time I've ever seen a dog in a restaurant.
Hmm.
Um, but I have no problem with it because I'd bring my dog if I knew he'd sit still long enough and let me eat.
Right. Mine would not.
But
Mine
he
would not.
wouldn't. No. So when I go out to eat, I want to eat in peace.
Right.
Hillary says she's going to look into it, having her cat be a rescue. I don't see why you couldn't, right?
Be um
Not a
not a
rescue.
rescue, but yeah.
Yeah, whatever we were talking about. Service cats.
Right. Right.
I can't remember within 2 minutes, but well, Chris, I'm sure you're busy, and I don't want to keep you too long. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you coming on my live, and
My pleasure.
you're such a dear friend of mine. Um, I've really loved meeting you the first year, and I just feel like you're really a special person to me. So
Oh, thank you
um,
very
I can't
much.
I I can't thank you enough. I know if I need a special vinyl, I just have to make one call, and I have it. And
Make it
I've
happen. Make
done
it
it.
happen.
Yes. Tracy said it was so nice to meet you, Chris.
Oh,
Um,
thank you, Tracy.
so if anyone else has something they want to ask Chris, this is your last chance. Um, your dog would be at all the tables begging for food.
Right.
Teeny says, thank you, Chris.
If anybody
But
ever wants to just brainstorm some ideas, or if they feel stumped or just a little bit lost in, a direction to go, or, just want to brainstorm, that's the part I love. I really, really enjoy helping people do that. I don't direct them. I don't suggest anything. I just like to help them quiz themselves and find their own answers. So anytime, reach out to me.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know, I have reached out to you, and you've given me some free advice, which I thank you so much. But
My pleasure.
she is worth every dime. If you want some mentoring on different things, reach out to Chris because she knows her stuff. So I need
And if
all
you
the
want to
help
just
I
have a
can get.
glass of wine, let me know.
Okay. Chris, Tom says, Chris, I'll be calling you for help.
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready. All right.
All
Take care,
right,
everybody.
guys.
Thanks for
Thank you,
visiting with you, letting me on and visit with you guys.
girl. It's my pleasure. I can't thank you enough for doing this for me. It means a lot. I've actually had people that just wouldn't do it. So I appreciate you doing this, and I thank you so
My
much.
pleasure. From the
So
heart. Appreciate it.
thanks, Chris. Have a great
All right.
night. And
See ya.
all right, guys, have a wonderful night. We'll see you all tomorrow night with another special guest. So we'll see you later.
Bye bye.
Love you
Nice
all.
meeting
God
y'all.
bless
Bye
you
bye.
all. Good night. Good night.